Well, guys, this is why I've been doing the strength training in the gym. Nothing other than to be able to carry giant cabbages. And lesson learnt, this is definitely a summer cabbage. As you can see, we should have picked this earlier, but watch through the video and we'll give you an update on our harvesting giant cabbage for 2022. Hi everyone, it's Rachel and Anthony.
Hello.
From Don't Crop Me Now. And today it's the big day. We've actually been going on about this for a while, but we are going to harvest our giant cabbage. Now these giant cabbage have actually been growing for quite some time. We start the seeds pretty early. They were started around the beginning of March, and the seeds that we have used are from a company called giantvegseeds.com, which is a UK based company from people that predominantly supply giant vegetable seeds. They are called Cornish cabbage as the variety. We have grown these before in our attempt last year, but these ones were definitely far bigger. So let's have a good look at what has been going on underneath this net. Now we have been going on for at least the last 3 monthly videos that we should have been harvesting these cabbages. So I don't think they're going to be in the best condition. We weren't necessarily growing these for eating as such, but I've been putting it off because it's such a big, large volume of veg to actually deal with. So let's just have a look. If Anthony comes over to the bed, you can see there are definitely some weeds at the front here. There's some annual weeds here and there is some mare's tail. So this has not been weeded at all since we put it in and planted these out in spring. So that's not too bad really, and that's probably because we've had that well mulched in terms of our no dig technique. There are 2 cabbages in this bed, so you can see one at the back and one just here. On the outer leaves we've definitely got a bit of slug damage, but really that is to be expected at this time of year. When we tried this last year, I actually put 1 cabbage in this size of bed, which is 6 by 3 foot. But after doing a little bit of research with all the people that like to have a go at growing giant vegetables, a lot of people were putting 2 cabbages in this space. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try that. And I have to say, they're definitely bigger than they were last year. So you can get more in the space than perhaps you think you may be able to. So if we look closely at these cabbages, you can see that this is the biggest one here. It has definitely started to blow a little bit here, which means it's going to seed, and it has split. But look at the size, really. If I take that on there, that is probably well over a foot, really. It's over a foot, I'd say, in diameter. So this was a big cabbage. If we have a look at this one, then nowhere near the same. This one's definitely gone to seed, probably about that. So overall, not amazing as an attempt, but I think that's completely our own fault because we left it too long. So what we're going to do is we'll get the outer leaves off as much as we can, and then we are just going to cut the main stalk and try and pull these 2 bees out of this bed. So you can see the first cabbage has definitely bolted and blown and gone to seed. So you can see where the main stalk here was and how it has become elongated and got lots of little bits on here. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with this other than compost it. We could feed it to our chickens, but they're going to have plenty of other cabbage leaves and they can only eat so many greens at once. But we have the remaining cabbage to look at. That one has definitely started to go to seed and a bit of splitting, but hopefully you can see if I come in here and stand next to it, that if we'd have picked this at the right time, it would have been an absolute beast. So I guess that's a lesson learned for us. But while Anthony's got that video running, let's just have a look. I'm going to take some of these outer leaves off. If you were growing these for showing, excuse me, you'd keep on as many of those outer leaves as you can, because obviously you're looking for the weight, but we just want to see what's left of this cabbage. So good material for the compost, certainly, anyway. It is actually really big. In some ways disappointing that we didn't pick it, you know, a good few months ago. But, you know, we'll live and learn. We'll do it better next year. And we weren't growing this for anything other than a bit of an experiment and a bit of fun. And even watching it grow has been quite fun. So that's the main of these big outer leaves. I do think there's probably quite a lot of edible cabbage still on here, really. And I'll come in and show the giant cabbage itself. See, look, there's a lot of cabbage. So we'll cut this stalk, we'll get a few more of these leaves off, and we can see if we can find the sort of ball of that cabbage and see what it's actually like. So actually, when we actually cut the stalk of this, it basically just rolled completely out, showing how big and heavy it actually is. But we will take this home, and I think we'll definitely get some usable cabbage. And next year, we will start again in March, and we will try again, and we will definitely get them harvested earlier on. If you have liked this video today, please like, comment and subscribe. It only takes a minute, but it really helps our channel. Take care, everyone. Bye.